everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and for today's Tinker Tuesday we are going to do some geometry. It's actually a weaving activity, but it's straight lines that create a curve. It's like magic. So what I am going to do is I'm going to draw two straight lines and dots at certain spots. So I'm going to do, let's say, I'm going to go centimeters. I'm going to go 13 centimeters. How about that? Okay. And I'm going to go 13 centimeters this way. So let's do this. And I'm going to go 13 centimeters this way. Okay, so it's 13 centimeters and 13 centimeters. Doesn't have to be 13. It can be any that you want. But now what I'm going to do is I am going to put a dot at every quarter. Okay, so like this. Every quarter, I'm going to do a dot so I can see it. Every quarter, all the way down. I'm going to do the same thing across so that you can see it. Okay, so you can see every quarter. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, every quarter, all the way across, like this. And then I am going to start with my thread. I have a needle and some embroidery thread. Okay, so now you can see that. So I have 1/4 inch, every quarter centimeter. There's a dot. Same down here. Okay, so now I don't need that. I don't need the ruler. I have my needle and I have a piece of embroidery thread. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it like that. And I'm gonna put it through so that it's like that. And it's a good length. Oh, shoot. Well, there's a knot. I just got a knot in there. Okay, so I got the knot out. I'm gonna tie a knot on the bottom. I'm just gonna roll it like that. So there's a knot. And I'm gonna be coming up from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start at the bottom. And I'm going to come through like that. And I'm going to come through at the top hole. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to come down to the first hole. Okay, and these are all absolutely straight lines. Okay, you can see it's a straight line. Hold it firm. Then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to come in, and actually I'm going to just poke a hole all the way along so it'll be easier for me to get in since I can't see it. So I'm going to go all the way along and do holes. And I'm holding it up just a little bit so that it's easy to put the holes in like that. That way I can find the holes from the other side really easy. Okay, same thing just make it much easier. Okay, so I'm just poking a hole. You can use a thimble if you want. This STEM activity is a geometry activity, like I said, and it's really cool. And it's all about straight lines that create a curve. And you're going to see this, and it is really cool how it works. I did this a long time ago with the kids in the library for a Tinko program, and it was really, really fun to do. So now I'm going to go up into the next hole like that. I want to make sure that I go on the outside of the line so that it stays on the outside. Make sure you stay firm. Okay, like that. And now I'm going to go to the outside line. Okay, and I'm going to keep doing this. So now I'm going to come up into the next hole, like that. And down into this hole, like that. Okay. Up into that one. There we go. Oops. So coming up and down. You can do this on cardboard. You can do this on oak tag. You could do this on a piece of fabric if you want it. You could do it on an embroidery hoop like this. Okay, you could do it on something like that, or you can just do it on a piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to run out of thread that I am going to need. And you make sure that you don't skip a line. It's really important that you don't skip a line, okay? So I'm just going to keep going, and I am going to have to add on. So I'm going to tie a knot and add on to this. So, and we're going to keep going. Okay, so I'm continuing to go. So now I'm going to come up here, there, same thing. I got a lot more thread, so I have to make sure that it goes all the way through, like that, and down. And I'm just going to keep going down this and across. Make sure that you don't skip any lines, and you're going to see what I'm talking about with straight lines creating a curve. It's like magic. It's so cool, guys. Okay, so we are about halfway. Keep going. Do more. Like that, nice and tight. Hook it down. Nice and tight. Again, doesn't look like much on the back side, but on the front side, it's really starting. You can see, guys, you can see how the curve is forming out of absolutely straight lines. It is like magic. It is such a cool concept. It is so cool, and it's fun to do. It's artistic. It's beautiful. Besides being geometric and mathematical, where straight lines create the curve. So, almost there. Probably going to have to add on again. Just making sure that we don't skip a line, because if we skip a dot, then it's going to mess up, and it won't create the picture that we are looking for. And again, like I said, you could do this on paper, you could do it on cardboard, you could do it on cloth, you could do it on a stretcher, on an embroidery hoop, whatever you'd like. Okay, so I'm going to add onto the back of this so that I can finish it. Here are my last couple lines, and you can see this beautiful curve that has been created with these straight lines. Whoops. Whoops. And a whoops and a knot. Let's do that first. That's the back side. Okay, and the last one. Like that. And if I go the last one, which is right there, since I didn't do the first one, right there. And then go here, and then I can knot it off, and I have straight lines that create a curve. It is so cool. So, straight lines which create a curve. Pretty cool. Just like that. Pretty awesome. So guys, I hope you check this out. This is such a cool activity where we have straight lines going from the top down, and then as we go down we travel across and they create this beautiful curve. Check it out. Test other lines and see what you can do. If we continued around, I bet I could make a whole circle. I don't know. Try it. Happy creating, happy tinkering. Thanks for listening. Miss Amy.